So this has been fun, manual to auto swap, but if I had like a dime for every time somebody came up to me at a show and said, "Where's the thumb stud?" I'd probably have like $5. So in our manual to auto version of the RMX, you can see here that we have the spare parts, the wrench tool, and the torsion spring with the auto pivot, and the thumb stud knife comes with just a knife. Why? Because we don't intend for you to take this apart, or we believe you shouldn't need to. The two biggest differences between the manual to auto version and the thumb stud RMX is how the blade behaves when the knife is closed. On the manual to auto version, if you try and open the blade without pushing the button, the knife will not come open. So that's meant to accept the torsion spring. On the thumb stud version, if you pull the blade without pushing the button, the knife will come open, which is not a viable candidate for a torsion spring. However, it's much better if you're used to thumb stud knives where you can just flick them straight open. When you're laying in bed eating Cheetos, wondering, can I swap this thumb stud knife into an auto? The answer is no. Why? Well, here's an example of our manual to auto blade that has a pocket in it for the torsion spring to ride in. This spring leg on this torsion spring will not fit in our thumb stud blades because there's no pocket for it. If you've watched this video and you call customer service, please help me. Here's a couple different ways we intend for you to be able to open this thumb stud RMX. Number one, the thumb flick, just using the thumb stud. Number two is just using the button on an open and close. Number three, bear with me here, you can reverse flick off of this fuller. Sometimes I reverse flick off the fuller, and other times I find that I can just reverse flick off the thumb stud still too. So I think that covers our three ways, right? Boom, 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 yeah. With the RMX thumb stud knives, we intend for these to be a permanent inline model that are again restocked weekly on our normal cadence you're used to with the manual to auto versions. And these are going to be launched with our standard black, gray, and a new burnt bronze. So for these RMX thumb studs in a drop point, they're gonna come with a blade steel of M390, which is a German steel from Böhler. We erred on the side of corrosion resistance while still meeting edge retention because we intend for these to be used in a little more wet environments. Every one of these drop points at work sharp currently is sharpened at 20 degrees, which aligns perfectly with our guided field sharpener. So as long as you're not putting dents, dings, nicks, and chips in your blade, you should be able to stand that edge back up with just the fine ceramic portion using the 20-degree guides on the guided field sharpener. If you do find yourself using this knife, you may need to walk off of fine ceramic once the edge no longer responds to that. So I typically recommend going to the fine diamond, especially on the GFS, or you may need to use a coarse diamond if you're looking to get any of those stubborn dings out. Once you get a burr from tip to heel, you can move on with your grip progression and refine that edge to your liking. The first time I could get my hands on one of these thumb stud blades, I put it in a handle and I have carried it every day since. Why is it important to me? It's still that lightweight cast magnesium handle. It's still using our core RMX pivot technology with one screw holding literally the entire top of the knife together. And it's in a form factor that I find myself using and enjoying every day. One thing the algorithm gods are telling me is if you like and subscribe, that helps keep my cheeks in this seat. So if you can do that, much appreciated, and we'll see you on the next one.